Plato once said that many people fall in love with illusions, not truth. He warned that most of us chase beauty, pleasure, and desire without questioning their depth or purpose. But David didn't listen. David was smart, kind, and ambitious. A music producer in his early 30s, he believed in love, the kind you read about in poems and movies. One night at a mutual friend's party, he met Vanessa. She was beautiful, confident, and mysterious. She looked like someone from another world. When she laughed, David felt like time slowed down. They started dating. At first, everything was perfect. They went to fancy restaurants, shared dreams under the stars, traveled to new places, and talked for hours. David told himself, "This is it, she's the one." He ignored the little signs, how she rarely asked about his music, how she avoided serious conversations, how she always seemed to have expensive tastes but no clear job. His friends warned him. One of them said, "She doesn't really know you. She only likes the version of you that benefits her." But David brushed it off. He thought they were just jealous or overprotective. Months passed. Vanessa started asking for things. "Can you help me pay my rent just this once? I need a little help covering my trip to Paris. It's not a big deal, right? You said you'd support me." David, blinded by emotion, kept saying yes. He thought love meant sacrifice. But love, Plato once warned, must be ruled by reason, not just appetite. One evening, David came home early. Vanessa wasn't expecting him. What he saw crushed him. She wasn't alone. And she didn't look guilty, she looked bored. She said, "Oh, you're here. Look, David, don't be so dramatic. You were sweet, but I'm done playing the girlfriend role." She left him broken. Financially, emotionally, spiritually. David locked himself away for weeks. He stopped making music, he stopped trusting people. Until one day, while cleaning up his apartment, he found an old copy of Plato's The Republic. He flipped through it and a sentence caught his eye. "When desire governs the soul, truth becomes invisible." He realized he hadn't loved Vanessa, he had loved the idea of her, the illusion, the shadow on the wall. He remembered the cave metaphor, how people mistake shadows for reality because they're too afraid to turn around and see the light. Plato didn't warn us about women out of hate, he warned us out of love, for truth, for clarity, for reason. Not all women are like Vanessa. But many people, men and women alike, hide behind charm and beauty, masking emptiness underneath. Months later, David began making music again. This time it was deeper, wiser. He met someone new, not dazzling at first glance, but kind, real, and present. She asked about his passions, she listened. She had her own dreams. It was different. David finally understood what Plato meant. Love without wisdom is just desire. And desire, when blind, always leads us back.